Hey, good morning. This is John, and this is Catastrophe for Monday, August the 22nd. Really exciting market this morning, taking off maybe on some optimism with Pfizer getting full FDA approval for the vaccine. Hopefully, more people who are waiting while it was in experimental mode will jump in it. But I like mornings like this because last week, with the market being down, I was able to close 2/3 of my positions early and just take that cash, kind of wait and see what's going to happen. A couple things that I did get assigned on were right at the money. One was Coinbase. Let's talk about Coinbase. So I had a $260 put on Coinbase, and Friday morning it opened at like 250 and then kind of rallied throughout the day and ended up closing, I don't know, 257, 258. And so I'm like, great, So I made the money selling the initial put. I got assigned the stock, and then of course first thing Monday morning, I'm selling a call. Actually, I waited because I wanted to see if it opens. I didn't put in a pre-market order, which frequently I do, just at goofy prices to see sometimes they get sold. Riding home from the gym, however, though, I was able to sell a $270 Coinbase call for $500 for this Friday. So I made $500 on my position, and if it closes, I'll clear $1,000 in investing profit in 1 week. Kind of hoping it closes at 269, and I'll sell another one next week. This is what I like about paying attention to the patterns of stocks, getting to know them. I'm not always chasing the latest, greatest thing. And really, I just finished a book called The Misbehavior of Markets. And the writer is a very, very intelligent observer of markets, and actually has done quite a bit of extensive work in looking at fractals in terms to market behavior, and really has some good argumentative points, good arguments that stocks, like other things, gold, the amount of gold distributed in the world, income distributions, things look very similar when you look at them on a fractal basis. Again, way above my head. I'll listen to the book again to see if I can get it. And he even says, look, we've never really been able to prove this, widely in subsequent research, but we know that there are patterns here that exist. So anyway, it's interesting, always interesting to learn. So anyway, Coinbase is something I followed since it was launched. It's still way below its initial IPO price, but I believe that Coinbase is a brand which will go on to be kind of the Kleenex of its industry. It's like, okay, Coinbase is a place I go to trade crypto, but like all fintech kind of service, it's encompassing much more than that. So, I have a little Coinbase debit card. I can spend my available funds on Coinbase. I can borrow against my crypto if I was so inclined, which I'm not, but I could. So, and you can imagine many more services. And the typical financial analyst will be, yeah, but they really don't have any moat. Everybody's going to do that and whatever. And my wife asked me a great question this morning. She said, "Well, can we buy any crypto in any of our Bank of America properties?" And I'm like, "No," which is really not true. We could buy a crypto tracking ETF in our investment account at Merrill if we wanted. But I mean, just buying crypto and trading crypto, we could not do that. And so I think it's interesting to think about a stock like Coinbase and get a sense for where it is. I wish that I, had the brain capacity to apply the fractal look at it. But just kind of knowing where it is and looking down the road. Bitcoin broke and hold 50,000 this weekend. People are trading. Robinhood got what, 25% of its previous quarter revenue from people trading Dogecoin. People are interested in this, and you don't wait as a market until the market has developed if you're going to have leadership. Having a conversation this morning about Western Union, and my business partner Ted and I had seen some of the Western Union folks at an event we were at, and we were just at lunch and talking casually about, well, what are you guys thinking about? What are you thinking about with crypto? Are you going to be able to enable people to, Western Union had a new app and they were very excited about that. Be able to, and they're like, well, our customers aren't really interested in that. And I'm like, well, but they're gonna be. I'm like, people are interested in this, and it's a financial service. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You're Bank of America. What are you waiting for? Why can I not buy or move funds from my Bank of America accounts into Bitcoin right now? And it's because somebody at the bank, when they have a conversation about this, goes, well, this isn't really a priority for us. Our customers aren't really interested in this. No, I'm interested in a brand that I use, thinking about the things that I'm going to be doing and the things that I want to do, not waiting until it's done. And that's why I believe Coinbase will be a leader, because Coinbase is where my brain, I don't know if you remember branding, but a brand is something that exists in the mind of the consumer. When I think about buying and selling and trading crypto, I think about Coinbase, because it's a brand that I trust. They're cheaper, easier, well, maybe not easier, but cheaper, easier, whatever platforms that I could trade crypto, but most of my activity is involved on Coinbase, because I trust them, because it's easy, because they keep adding services and educating me and doing the things that I need to do. And I believe that's the brand that wins. And being able to trade that brand on both sides of the equation, using selling collateralized puts and covered calls, is a great way to invest in a very volatile platform. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Remember, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. I hope you have a great day, and I wish you much success.